Yep. Okay, the first question would be, would you recommend this tool to other colleagues? CTE tool.
The CTE tool with certain limitations, because it's like I said that it's kind of ugly tool. But I don't know. It did the trick, I guess. But it depends what you're doing, because in my opinion, what we did with it, we would probably need to rethink it a bit, because it was the tree we formed did have a lot of duplicates, and there was lots of manual work to clear it up. The example Peter gave was sort of, that was the ideal situation, that you have those clear three different things you need the tree for, and it forms it perfectly. But because we had sort of had test cases and test cases and test cases under different categories, so, and the browsers, so it sort of made quite lots of duplicates. So I didn't like that part. Also, it's not very, when the tree spreads out a lot to the sides, then it's really not very nice to read. I don't know how you can improve it, of course, but, and it's the general Eclipse look. I would really want it to look a lot better. It's not. It looks like something that I don't take this as a criticism, but I mean, it looks like something I used in 90s or in the 92, 93. It sort of, the tool really needs something, and without Peter's tutorial, I think using it would have been quite painful. So, but I don't know. It depends what you're doing. I think it's when you know what you want to do with it, and it depends on the test cases. I suppose with something like Peter's example, I would recommend using it, I think. But you need to get used to the stuff that isn't that good in it, in my opinion. So, and it was quite kind of slow. I have a very fast PC, and it was still very slow, and our tree wasn't even that big, because it takes a long time. I mean, when it creates the test cases, and it first just shows the whole suite in one line, and then you can expand it by clicking it. It sometimes takes like 10 to 15 seconds to expand it fully. I don't know if it's Windows 7 or something, but it can't be that slow.
Okay, second question. Do you think you could persuade your management to invest in a tool like this?
Yeah, why not? I mean, of course, I'm not that familiar with this type of tools. I don't know. I would probably want to see some competitors' versions also, if there was something that was easier to sort of use and was sort of faster, because at least it crashed for me once, and I think with Peter, luckily we had Peter online, because if we didn't have technical support, that Windows 7 administrator install would have been sort of the showstopper. I wouldn't have been able to use it. But now we know it, and I suppose when that's fixed, it must be better. But I don't know. Probably yes. It depends. I don't know the competition. So if I need to compare this tool to the competitor's tool, I would like to evaluate the other tool also. But if the competitor's tool isn't any better, I don't mind, because now that I've used it for like 4 to 5 hours, I'm pretty familiar with it. And of course, I didn't see all the tools under the tools that there was some feature we didn't try in this case study. So I don't know what those did. So it looks, I think, depends on the price.
Okay, thanks.